Welcome to another writing vlog. I love how I just forgot the sewing machine in the background. Ignore it. I've been sewing a lot. Don't ask. So the last time we spoke, I just finished my third novel and sent it off to beta readers for the entire month of August. And my initial plan was to take a writing break during August, maybe brainstorm a little bit. But you know, let's be honest, who was I kidding? Even when I'm not writing, I am thinking about writing. And so I've had an idea for a book. Here we are, starting my fourth novel. This book is a contemporary book, and if you know me, then you know my history with contemporary writing is a bit of a love-hate relationship, because I usually get an idea, write about 2 chapters, and then get bored with the story and decide that contemporary is not for me. That being said, I've had the idea for this book since November of last year, so it has been a while. I've not been able to let go of the idea. I've been like writing little quotes and topics and things that I want to go into the book. So it's something that I've really been constantly thinking about. And even though the Crown series is my top priority, I kind of just want to have fun with this novel for a bit and see what happens. There are no expectations. It might never get read by anyone ever, but if I do not do something about this idea that I've had in my head for so long, I am going to go insane. So that brings us to today. I've kind of made a mind map. Oh, I can't actually show you because then you'll see what it's about. But I have a page on my notes app that I add an idea to every time that I think of something for the book, and I've kind of started writing it down, trying to organize it a bit. And I think today I'm gonna have my first attempt at trying to outline the story, because I've been going back and forth so many times on how to structure this book and the setting and the characters and so many things. I've even debated having it as an historical fiction and then went back to deciding it should be contemporary. I'll probably change my mind so many more times before this draft is done, but there's an idea. I have to write it down. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope you enjoy watching. Good morning. We have a couple of signed copies that need to go out today, because for those of you who don't know, If It Comforts and Till Death Do Us Part is on sale for the entire month of August for the signed copies. So if you're interested in getting one, you're welcome to send me a DM on Instagram. So yeah, we're gonna sign some books, then we're gonna take them to be shipped, and then we're gonna come back and get back to writing our new project. I don't have a project code name for this yet. We need to come up with a project code name for this. Okay, so we just got back from sending the books out to be shipped. I dropped them off, and then I actually went into the bookstore where I had my first book signing last year. just to browse all of the new books that came out. I just, you know, browsing books because why not? It's fun. And it was so weird, like the bookseller came up to me and she recognized me and she asked me if I was like getting ideas for a new book, and I got all flustered at the fact that she still remembered who I was, and I was like, oh yeah. And then she's like, oh we have a couple more copies of your book here, and she like showed me where they get my book. And then like there were other people standing next to her listening, and she was just like, are you like working on a new book or anything? And I was like, yeah, I'm working on a new book. And I don't know, it was a really surreal interaction. It was really cool. Anyways, so at this point, with regards to the book, which we don't have a code name for yet, we'll come up with something eventually, there's no pressure. But yesterday I put up all of these sticky notes on the wall in front of my desk, which I'm looking at right now. And it's basically a random brain dump. It's just character names and quotes and chapter title ideas and scene ideas and everything. It's a complete brain dump. But I kind of wanted to start a rough outline of the book today, and then eventually we'll get into doing like a more detailed outline, but I just kind of want to order the ideas and concepts that I have in my brain very roughly, very roughly. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. And then I want to finish reading Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, because I've been reading it for a couple of days now and I'm very excited to see where the story is going, so I think I'm gonna finish that. Good morning. It's actually the next week. I got a little bit sidetracked this weekend. However, I did manage to read most of Queen of Nothing, so we only have the epilogue left. Honestly, it read a lot faster than I thought it would. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen in the epilogue, if it's only gonna be like a little add to the ending or if it's gonna change anything. I think there's a companion novel to this series as well. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the ending. I feel like it's nice, it's rounded off. Yeah. And then I've got like 3.5 more library books left to read. So we're trying to get on our reading goal of reading 50 books this year, but we're quite behind, so we'll see how it goes.